My name is Anna Cox, and if you've watched our Compassion Works for All videos before, you know that this is not me. This is our friend Ariel, and I'm here behind the camera. And I asked Ariel to share a few thoughts with us today, because as I've come to know her, I just see how wonderfully motivated and smart she is. But like every kid out there, she's had her challenges, just like all of you. She is now a sophomore in college, so she's accomplished a lot. But I want to start by asking her a few questions that might be helpful for other young people and teens and college students. So the first question is, Ariel, in terms of finding your sense of a goal and where you're going in life, tell me a little bit about how that has come to you.
In choosing a goal, I asked myself, where was I in life? I asked myself, where did I want to be? And did I always want to be in the place that I was? Did I want to have more than my family does, or more than what I see others have? And I asked myself, if others could do it, why could I not do it? And so in setting my goals for myself, I realized that I had to stick with those goals if I wanted to make it where I wanted to be. And I chose to step outside of the box and actually go after my goals, unlike so many others who allow obstacles to deter them.
So this is one of these duh questions. Have you had obstacles in your life that you've had to
everyone
overcome?
has obstacles, yes ma'am.
And when you face some of those obstacles, what helped you get over them instead of letting them stop you?
I believe everyone looks to have a support system behind them. And I think sometimes we forget that we should be our own support system. That if we want to make it anywhere, that we have to have our own motivation. We shouldn't look for it in someone else. Because if anyone, you want to encourage yourself, you won't always have someone to support you. So you have to find that in yourself.
And this is one of those questions that may not even have an answer. How did you find that in yourself?
Many times I did not have it in myself. I don't know how I reached that point. I realized that maybe I was not headed to where I wanted to be. I was not going in the direction that I wanted to go. And I had to do a lot of soul searching. I don't know the correct way to find it, but I did.
Was it helpful for you to have adults or support people in your life?
It's very helpful to have a support system. I do have my mother, who's a major influence in my life. I did have adults around me who supported me, and I think without that, it is hard to find a direct and clear path. So it's very helpful to have someone, if only one individual, behind you who's backing you and says that you can do this.
When you needed it, or if you were feeling overwhelmed or scared or like all of this was too much, could you ask for help?
I could ask for help. I don't know that I would ask for help, because I feel like when I become overwhelmed and I'm backed into a wall, that's the point where I should struggle. I should fight within myself. When I reach that point, then it's time for me to overcome a challenge by asking myself, what am I doing wrong? But I could ask for help. I think that's the easy way out, though.
So you are a toughie, and you were wanting to find that place within yourself that could do it. But if you needed it,
I could ask for
you
help.
could ask.
It's great
for
to have help sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes we all need some help.
Sometimes we do. Yes, ma'am.
Now, when you have looked around you at some of your friends or maybe family members or other people in just growing up, and you see some folks that have got lost along the way or had struggles along the way or took some wrong turns. I know you can't fix them or make things better for them, but what did you see? What did you see maybe going wrong? And if you could have, what would you have said to them?
I was not around at the time, but if I had been around at the time to warn some of my family members that the choices that they were making would directly affect their future, I would tell them to stop and think. I know that's cliche, but we should remember that any little choice, it doesn't, be it minor, be it major, it will affect tomorrow. And I think that sometimes people realize their potential too late. And I would like to go back and tell them that I know you're going through, I know that you're having a hard time, but if you would stick through it, if you would find it in yourself to overcome, then the results, in the end, the success in the end, the accomplishments that you could achieve, then it's all worth it to stick through it.
So looking at the possible consequences, negative consequences if they don't think things through, and the positive consequences, the rewards that would come if they listen to themselves more deeply and follow through.
Yes, ma'am.
That's very wise
Yes.
words. And it's really almost a key, isn't it, that if people don't just react to a situation out of desperation sometimes, or just out of not thinking, then the chances of doing what will promote their future is much, much more beneficial.
It is. It's much more beneficial than acting on impulse and regretting the decision you made that changed your entire life.
Well, thank you, Ariel. We're going to make some more videos in a little bit of a series that is all geared towards young people, but I bet a lot of adults will benefit from them too, and your words. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for how you help us here at Compassion Works for All.
I'm delighted to be a part of it.
And we'll talk to you some more.
Yeah. See you later, guys.
Bye.